Into the latest in the Israel-Hamas war, the Israeli military continues to search Gaza's Al-Shifa Hospital, where it claims to have found more proof that Hamas was using it as a command center, including a tunnel shaft and a vehicle with weapons. Thousands of Palestinians are fleeing south. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says 11,500 Palestinians have been killed in the conflict. CBS News has learned that Israel is considering a deal for hostages that would see Hamas release some women and children in exchange for a 3 to 5 day ceasefire and possibly some Palestinians in Israeli prisons. For more on this conflict, we head to Tel Aviv for a live report.
CBS 2's Doug Williams is on the ground for us with the latest. Doug.
Mary, Cindy, good morning. As the Israelis say, they continue to take more control of more and more Hamas strongholds in northern Gaza. The situation growing more dire, though, each day for civilians in Gaza that remain. CBS News got word just last night that Gaza's only operational hospital is now surrounded by IDF forces and out of medications and supplies as the Israelis' search for hostages continues.
Well,
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu telling CBS Evening News that hostages taken by Hamas may have previously been held in Gaza's Al-Shifa Hospital.
We had strong indications that they were held in the Shifa Hospital, which is one of the reasons we entered the hospital.
Israeli Defense Forces say the bodies of two hostages, 65-year-old grandmother Judith Weiss and 19-year-old soldier Noah Marciano, were found near the hospital. This comes as CBS News has learned that Israel is considering a deal that would see Hamas free a number of women and children held hostage in exchange for a 3 to 5 day ceasefire and the possibility of the release of Palestinian women and children from Israeli prisons.
We'll have a temporary ceasefire if we can get our hostages back.
Israel's military entered Al-Shifa Hospital this week and yesterday released videos showing what they say is tunnel infrastructure and a Hamas vehicle full of weapons in the hospital.
Hamas has denied claims that it operates from Gaza's hospitals, and Prime Minister Netanyahu told CBS News he believes Hamas militants fled Al-Shifa Hospital as Israeli forces approached.
Israel's defense forces also posted images of more weapons said to be found inside the Al-Quds hospital in Gaza. Meanwhile, people run through the streets of Jenin to escape the blasts in the West Bank, where, according to reports, Israeli forces killed at least 5 Palestinians in clashes last night.
Of the 2 hostages whose bodies were recently discovered near Al-Shifa Hospital, the 19-year-old soldier will be laid to rest today. The 65-year-old grandmother, Judith Weiss, was undergoing treatment for breast cancer. An Israeli advocacy group for the hostages and their families says had she gotten the treatment that she needed, she was expected to recover. Mary, Cindy.
Doug Williams live in Tel Aviv. Doug, thank you.